necklace certainly would go nicely with what we're going to talk about next. This is our Affinity Gems Rainbow Moonstone and Gemstone ring. This is set in sterling silver. Would you look at that center cabochon, that rainbow moonstone? It is just incredible. You're almost drawn into it. Now you're going to decide whether you'd like those accent stones to be London blue topaz, and by the way, it's just about a ½ carat of London blue topaz, or fire opal, and you're looking at just a little over ¼ carat of fire opal there. Our sizes for this ring are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And Jeff, this has to be one of my picks in the show. First of all, I love the style of this ring, but I love this mix of, again, talking about Affinity being our signature collection of unique gemstone jewelry.
Yeah, and you know what? These are not your everyday gemstones, right? I mean, these are rare and exotic gemstones. The Rainbow Moonstone, I'll get into in a moment, as well as being a phenomenal gemstone. And on that note, I think it can be very intimidating, you know, to go out to your department stores, your boutiques, your fine jewelry stores, and to look at these gemstones and understand what they are, and not comfortable to ask questions about them, where they come from, you know, how to clean them. And it's all about the price point, right? So I love that we can give you confidence and educate you as well, and let you shop with confidence here. So Moonstone is actually the highest grade, Rainbow Moonstone is the highest grade you can get in Moonstone. So many of you have shopped with us on Moonstone. You've seen the whites, the grays, the peaches, different colors. It comes in a wide range. But when you get to that Rainbow Moonstone, which is more colorless, mixed with whites, and then all the colors of the rainbow are inside this stone, and you can see inside it, it's got depth to it. That's when you hit that next caliber, that next grade, which is what Rainbow Moonstone is.
Oh, look at the rainbow inside. I mean, and that's
so cool.
It's the thing that we love about our jewelry. And what's nice about a ring is that's a piece of jewelry that you get to admire as much as anyone else will, seeing it on your hand. So let's talk too, and I'm going to take this off just so everyone can see. And again, we have sizes 5 through 11. This is one of my picks for you in the show simply because it is so unique. It's got such a bold presence, Jeff, just in terms of the size of the moonstone. And then I love the way that you've got a trio of the faceted gems on each side.
Yeah, beautiful Mexican fire opals, which are very difficult to source these days. The color on those fire opals, I love how they play with your nails. This is that reddish orange color that you love. It's not yellowy orange, but you know, with a good fire opal, you do want to see other colors coming out of it. So you won't see like the same play of colors like you would in, say, an Australian opal or an Ethiopian opal, and you don't want to. With a fire opal, you want to see a solid body color of like the reds and the oranges, but you'd like to see a little yellow pop out every now and then. And in these, you can see that, and it's not like it's the metal that's enhancing it, because the metal is white. So it's the true, genuine yellows and reds and oranges coming out of that. You know, and again, back to that moonstone, how about the fact that it's like a chameleon, right? Mm-hmm. So kind of like a lot of the opals are, if you wear a moonstone, it really goes with everything. It's something that, you know, it gravitates towards whatever colors you're wearing. So, and that's another fun feature with Moonstone.
It's just one of those kind of show-stopping statement pieces. And what I say to everyone is, wear your fine jewelry, wear the pieces that make you happy, wear the pieces that make you smile. And as you're shopping tonight, whether you're choosing the fire opal, which by the way is the most popular, I will tell you, if you would like the London blue topaz, that is our most limited. And we're down to our final 5 dozen in that choice. Jeff, can you talk a little bit about London blue topaz?
Yeah, London blue is actually, most of our collectors that have been with us for 35 years, if we go back and look at all the numbers and statistics and all that fun stuff, London blue is one of our most popular gemstones for years and years and years. And London blue is your deepest, darkest color of your blue topaz. I'm a big fan, because when you get to the deep, dark tones of London blue, you get to see all the color. So in a London blue that's cut well, you'll still see the skies, the Swiss, you know, the blue topaz, your basic blues. You see all those colors coming out of it. But look how it brings the blue from the moonstone as well. It's even though it's, you know, a quarter of an inch away, it's going to gravitate towards whatever color is near it. So again, London blue takes 2 years to get to that color in the treatment process.
It is such a stunning ring. Now, the regular QVC price for this ring is $178. We have a sale price that is in effect but only until the end of the day. So as you know, it's interesting, Jeff, you talk about over the years, London Blue Topaz and its popularity. Over the years as a host here at QVC, I have treated myself to more than a few gemstone jewelry pieces. And I still have and love and wear all of them. And so when I think about the blue topaz bracelet that I have in my collection, or earrings that I have in my collection, how nice maybe to add this ring that's just one more beautiful piece that I can wear with things I already love. Here's what's going on for everybody shopping. And I always like to remind you, when you are shopping QVC2, we have our own dedicated phone number. If you'd like to speak with someone, 800-500-7590. That's the phone number. This Affinity Gems Rainbow, Moonstone, and Gemstone ring in sizes 5 through 11 is sale priced until the end of the day. Regular price is $178.50. We've taken $38 off the price, so it's now coming in at under $140. And if you're using your major credit card, we have Easy Pay. Easy Pay is just a way to budget your purchase to get the beautiful gemstone jewelry that you'd like. $28 is that easy payment, and this ring will be on its way to you. Jeff, any particular tips for people who wonder about caring for their gemstone jewelry?
Moonstone, I mean, with the Moonstone, it's even though it kind of feels like and looks like, say, your opals, which are a softer stone, Moonstone is much more durable than that. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Moonstone's not going to absorb water or perfume or things like, say, pearls or opals would. So really, you can treat Moonstone like you would your everyday gemstones. A little, soft soap, nothing with any grit or grime in it. I don't recommend any acids or chemicals or those fancy cleaning things you get at the mall, that you just don't need it. Soft cloth is great, simple.
I'll tell you, and what's interesting, particularly with Moonstone, is that every time you glance at it, and this rainbow that you see kind of swirling inside, every time you glance at it, it's a different experience. It's like art, and so much fun to wear, and so incredibly beautiful. And I can guess that people will be reaching for your hand to ask, what is that? Where did you get that? It's that kind of notice me ring.
And you know what, too? For any of the moms, grandmothers, aunties out there, I know this is a stretch, okay? But if you happen to be around your grandkids, nieces, nephews, and they have a microscope, I know this is a little bit of a stretch, but if you were to ever put this Moonstone under that, you are going to be blown away. It is one of the coolest things. And the kids, the grandkids, the nieces, the nephews, they are going to think it's the coolest thing to just look at it under a scope. It's like a whole new world.
Oh, what a fun thing to suggest. I'll bet there are lots of moms and grandmoms who are saying, we have a microscope at the house, and I'm getting that ring. That'll be fun for the kids.
They will be amazed.
This is what we have for you in terms of sizing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. The bold rainbow moonstone cabochon in that rhodium-plated sterling silver setting, and then accented with your beautiful translucent stones. You're just letting us know whether you prefer fire opal or London blue topaz. It's J366174. That ring is one of my picks for you in the show. I think you will be thrilled when you see it in person.